if you are playing Legos, and I can look at you play Legos, and I can see, you put the first pieces together, and then I can tell you, if you do this and this and this and this, you'll make an even better Lego piece. That's, it's observation and then prediction. I can also say, based on what you're already building, I can deduce what this eventually will be. Also prediction. I can tell you how to do a better job. You take some sort of observation and you turn it into an insight. That's not really cool for a 6-year-old, though. The grandma test, right? Grandma, imagine that you have your banking advisor that you go to because you have your retirement money and you want to invest it, right? And you go to that person to get insights on the stock market, for example. You get insights where to put the money. That is pretty much intelligence, right? It's not the digital version, it's the offline version. Now imagine you can, instead of going to your broker, to your advisor, you go to machine. And the machine does the same thing. It advises you on something. It gives you intelligence. But the machine has not the brain of one advisor, it has more or less the brain of all advisors. I think there's two movements in this. There's the movement of the specialists, the marketers, the salespeople, the user experience designers that usually love data because it makes their job a whole lot easier. So they're pushing it quite hard. It's a positive movement. And then there's the general movement of, when you do a semantic analysis of, for example, you use data science to look at the data scientific perception within a society, you find out that the good news, this is what data achieved, is this small. Like, for example, who talks about how data or machine vision, machine learning helps helps people in hospitals to look at, for example, X-rays or CT scans or something to much more accurately determine cancer, for example. But the big newspapers don't write about it, or just a tiny bit. But what they do write about is, oh, Facebook is doing this, and Google is doing this, and Amazon is doing this, because it's headlines. It drives viewership. Bad news is, for them, good news. There's a lot of fear and I feel like a lot of misunderstanding. If you hear politicians talk about data, it's always negative, negative, negative. No, we need to restrict those companies' use of data. Okay, why? And so much can be done with proper use of data, not just in marketing and sales, but almost everywhere. And it can help really increase productivity, quality of life. Wherever you go, data can help you do more. Monetizing your own data. You already do by using Facebook for free. There's this famous saying, if the product's free, you're the product. How I handle my own data is I try to be careful what I share, but at the same time, if that sharing gives me an upside, it gives me some value. For example, on Facebook, in the early days of Facebook, the ads that I got were just crap, real crap. And now, some of the ads are better content than the actual stream that I have.